Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Odin's Leifdrasir. In the last episode we finished up Cornelius's chapter. And in this episode we'll be starting a new one. Mercedes. The Fairyland. Also, it's just gotta hold the kitty because he's so cute. Excuse me, kitty. Alright, so let's start with Fairyland. Fairyland. Once upon a time in a starlit forest far, far away, fairies lived under the protection of a queen resembling flowers, like a fleeting fantasy.
Princess Mercedes, where have you been?
You're quite persistent, aren't you, old man?
Wait, Mercedes.
Mother.
Wherever are you off to? With my precious bow.
Frog hunting.
Yes, I see. 'Tis necessary to exterminate those pests that eat the little fairies. But you should leave that task to the soldiers, dear.
I just want to improve my skills with the bow, so I can join you on the battlefield.
Mercedes, I cannot take you along when we battle the Demon Lord.
No! Why not?
Mercedes, you are young. You need to learn this. You mustn't be eager to go to war without even knowing why we are fighting.
So, why are we fighting?
We, born from the forest, cannot live without phosons, our source of life.
Melvin.
Phosons are magic elements generated by nature. They are rare outside the forest. Since we have collected them from around the world, we are gifted with prosperity. The Demon Lord has declared war on us so that he may obtain our treasure.
Is that what he wants?
Our greatest treasure, the cauldron, will give him enormous power.
So, that's why he's attacking?
Mercedes, I shall entrust you with my precious bow. It will be your responsibility to protect the country while I am away.
Yes, Mother. I understand. So, I'll be off hunting now.
Oh dear, I wonder if that child understood anything I told her.
'Tis a problem. She has no idea of her position and what is expected of her.
Melvin, you are her cousin. She treats you as a brother. Please help her become a good queen.
As you wish. I shall make it my duty to assist Princess Mercedes in any way possible.
Oh my god, the gardeners they do not let up. Oh my god. So, if you couldn't tell, this is in the same recording session as before, and it's gonna be incredibly, incredibly loud, because these guys are jerks! Like, do you hear that? Do you guys hear that? I don't even care if this episode's slightly longer, I just want them to leave. God, I'm legitimately considering just starting over just because of those gardeners. But you know what? I think I have more integrity than that. Screw that. Screw those gardeners and screw them forever because this is a tutorial section, baby! Alright, so we hold X during our jump to fly, and we can speed up by holding square in any direction. Or, you know, R1, whichever one you prefer. Square works just as well, but, you know, sometimes people prefer R1. Because, you know, I believe square would be our firing button, so you want to be careful. You'll notice that our POW meter, while we are in the air, does not refill. That's because while you're flying, you don't refill your POW meter, since that's what you use to actually shoot your bow. So, what you can do is kind of let you set yourself down and just reload or just recharge while you're on the ground. So controlling Mercedes is fairly simple. Yeah, you just shoot with the bow, very, very simple. She is kind of slightly overpowered, but at the same time, she's only overpowered if you know how to use her. So, her POW meter comes back almost instantly if you reload. But, you know, you do have to be completely still for a couple seconds for that to actually happen. So, simple stuff. She's very Contra-esque. Think this just went from like active battle time to kind of Contra in its execution, because you want to be very careful with pretty much everything. You'll notice that out of all the characters, Mercedes starts with the lowest health. The reason for that is she's not meant to be in the front lines. She's meant to be kind of in the far back line, not exactly shooting massive amounts, but well, actually, yeah, shooting massive amounts without even being close to the action. I believe now he wants us to get a full charge shot. Depending on the time charge, the charge attacks may be a shot that travels the floor or homing projectiles. Also, why am I poisoned? What happened? How did I get poisoned? What? So, yeah, you can fire a powerful shot if you let power gather in the bow and don't attack for a set time. Yeah, you'll get those big charge shots. That's why some of them are just kind of bigger. You'll notice that the little flash is kind of the indicator of that. Great. Battle stage, just what I wanted while poisoned and taking a massive amount of damage, even though that's completely unfair. Nope, it's fine. Don't even worry. I'm not gonna complain. One. Though you'll notice how quickly she can dispatch enemies. She actually does have the highest damage output in the game. So, you do kind of want to be careful with her. She's a glass cannon, and in the most literal sense, because Jesus.
Your Majesty, the Demon Lord has launched an assault. Our soldiers have been pushed back, and some have deserted from the front line.
Our guardian dragon is having trouble dealing with Odin's witch. We have no choice but to retreat. Your Majesty, please issue the command.
The Demon Lord is invading!
What an enormous cipher!
It's been a while, Elfaria. Last time you were unusually shrewd and managed to steal the cauldron away from me.
Demon Lord Odin.
You are beautiful as ever. And yet, I regret that I will have to break your perfect neck like stepping on a lily.
I will not give you the cauldron. You will have to take it by force. Yet I cannot allow you to continue your violent and petty ways unpunished.
Say what you will. Your attempts at deception have no effect on me. Observe this blue orb. Behold the might of the wicked-eyed Baelor. Queen, accept defeat. With this, I will become absolute ruler of the world. Go, mourn the death of the fairy race.
Princess, please compose yourself. Mother!
Shh. Now listen carefully to what I have to tell you. 'Tis very important. Mercedes, you must not look down. Raise your head high and survey the path ahead. You are the next Fairy Queen. Ringford will soon be in danger. If the magical kettle, the cauldron, if it draws in all the Phozons, our forest and our people cannot live. The land needs a leader. You will need to revive the country and get the cauldron back from the Demon Lord. If you respect my words, you will need to choose the path of royalty over revenge. Be a queen. 'Tis difficult to place such a burden on one so young, but I know you can do it. Mother believes in you. Mother! 'Tis my time to go, Mercedes. Oh, dearest Earth, take me. I go back to whence I came, and to the beloved heavens. I will give you my name. I am Elfaria. My true name is Fimbulvetter. This awful winter shall disappear with me.
The Forest of Fairies was once a peaceful place where many races lived in tranquility. Queen Elfaria's greatest achievement was to unite everyone as a nation. Her legend will be passed down for eons to come. But that great deed did not come easily. The Queen's greatest obstacle was the tension between the fairies and the dwarves. Believing the dwarves' smithing skills invaluable, the Queen tried compromise, but the fairies bristled at their diplomacy, slowing talks, and when they acquired the magical cauldron, opinions clashed further. The dwarves wanted to use the cauldron's supreme power to its fullest, making it a foundation of nations' might, and the fairies opposed overusing the dangerous cauldron, remembering its role in the destruction of Valentine. Tension soon flared into war. In the heart of battle, the losing dwarves tried to control the cauldron, and caused a magical flood that swept through the forest. The Queen ordered all soldiers to rescue everyone, friend or foe, and stood against the cauldron herself, stifling its onslaught and preventing further damage to the land. The war was over. The dwarves awaited their punishment, but the Queen spoke instead of forgiveness. She gave them citizenship and encouraged them to make peace with the fairies. Touched by her clemency, the dwarves pledged allegiance to the Queen, and thus did the race of dwarf and fairy reconcile. Part of a historical record of Queen Elfaria by Matthew, her advisor. The magical arbalest that the blacksmith Brahm presented to the Queen became a symbol of her protection. Oh my god, I can't really save right now, so... And the game begins anew.
Princess Mercedes, we have so many injured that we have run out of sickbeds and medicine. What shall we do?
God, what are these guys doing? Alright, you know what? Give me like 1 second. I'm gonna check this out.
Let us open the southern Imperial Villa and house the wounded there. I shall notify our mages to increase healing potion production. Princess Mercedes, I hope this is adequate.
Oh, yes.
Those guys talk. I was checking outside, and yeah, it turns out this guy is literally just cutting the same bush 1,000. Is that oh my god, Oswald! I love Oswald, he's great. Sorry, I wanted to listen to these guys again. Knowing that the Demon Lord is on the way. So I'm really sorry about all this. Worst case scenario, I might actually just re-record this episode. It depends on how it comes out. But at this point in time, hopefully you guys are okay with the way it's sounding. I'm really sorry. I'm really, really sorry, but I wanted to make sure that everything came out on time, and this is pretty much the only way to do that. You never really expect gardeners in this place, you know? It kind of sucks. Alright, let's see if there's anything we can actually buy with 5 Phozons. Probably just a mulberry seed, since we are going right back to start. Alright then. Thank you. Thank you very much. Is this... These unicorn knights are so cool looking. I don't understand how their arms work. Their arms are literally sticks. It kind of bothers me. But every other part of their body looks so cool. Are we going to have more... Well, maybe I should just end it off here. I know this is probably going to end up being a short episode. Mostly because, well, as you saw, it is pretty much the introduction to Mercedes. Knowing that, again, I'm really sorry, but I'm just going to have to end it off here. Mostly because I can't keep recording with all of this freaking garbage in the background. So, as much as it's sad to say, I will see you guys in the next one. So, see you later, everybody. Sorry for the short episode.